appreciate the matchup of these two elite quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. Welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and LSU's Death Valley, home of the Bayou Bengals. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on one of the top 5 teams in this conference, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Rebels will kick this deep to begin the game. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. The offense stays on the field in this opening grab. They'll go for it in their own territory. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Grab down the middle. It's Green. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 49.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
They stop him, but it's a 1st down. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
Grab behind the line. It's Durham. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a 1st down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Gets the first and still running. They bring him down. For gaining 1st down yardage to the 22.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Scanning the field, it's Reed. The pocket breaking down. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up 2nd down.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Durham. Oh, fortunate to make the recovery himself. Marathon drive to start the game. Play number 11 here. 3rd and short. Trying to muscle for the first down. Looks like LSU has the first down.
Well, that's a good, hard, tough running there to get that first down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, the offense really asserted themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
Return begins inside the 10. Using his legs, it's Hill.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And the tailback's got it again. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
1st and 10 play coming up. Back to throw. It's St. Clair. Grabbed by the receiver. They bring him down to the 45 at a solid gain to keep this drive going.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. With the catch, it's Hill. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Lets it go quickly. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Way too much speed in that play.
Boy, the timing here is essential between the quarterback and the receiver. You got to find that window between the linebackers. He does it, puts the ball right on the money, and then how about the speed after the catch by the receiver for the touchdown?
Lining up to try the extra point. And he knocks it right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Offense will set up on 1st and 10.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run it. I mean, they've been doing it forever. Going all the way back to Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. And, of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable of backs again on this roster, too.
Handoff from the shotgun. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down after that previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. To the air, it's Reed. Defense is coming after him. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
A 10-yard loss on the play. Second down.
So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Breaks loose at the 45. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offensive rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
This is the 6th play on the drive. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They test the middle but get stuffed. That run goes nowhere. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Dropping back, it's Reed. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain on the pitch and catch.
But these guys clearly weren't even thinking about a field goal in this one. They know that field goals won't win a game like this anyway, so be aggressive. And now it's 1st and goal.
The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Ball back at the 6 for 2nd and goal off that loss. And he drops back in the gun. On the move now. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
I love to see this by this quarterback. And instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just off, reminds his defense what he can do with his legs, and almost took it to the house.
And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on 3rd down. And it's a direct snap. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive and you're this close inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
4th and goal from the 2. Can this defense come up with a huge stop? Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Big play for both teams. Can the offense punch it in? 4th and goal from the 2. They'll try to run this one in. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. He hands it off from the gun.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
2nd and inches here. Let's see if the offense feels like getting aggressive in their own territory. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They stop him at the 22, but that's important breathing room on this drive.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And at 1st down, they go right back to him. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Looking to throw. It's St. Clair. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Good execution. Gets a block and gets the 1st down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that 1st down.
They'll run it here. He's found some room at the 45. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Watkins. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. And one good for a 1st down. The offense still rolling. They'll hand it off. Football comes out. Scooped up on the defense. Not much on the return, but this defense rises up with an important takeaway.
That is tough for the ball carrier here, because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Hands it off on the counter. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Barry. It's across the 25-yard line. They'll spot it at the 27. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Back to pass. It's Reed. Grab down the middle. It's Barry. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. An inside give now from the shotgun. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. So no hesitation. The offense is on the field to go for it here. It's a crucial play. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking for the wideout. He's got it. That is enough for a first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. Finds his man. It's Parker. They bring him down after a short game there. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. That completion makes it second and medium. Looking to throw here. That's caught. It's Anderson. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. Back to throw. It's Reed. Running out of time in the pocket. And the ball is picked off. Breaks into the open. Past the 50. Inside the 40. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
Boy, the quarterback gets trailed on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? Made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
And the receiver makes the catch. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Second down, we're going to throw it. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Contact as he threw it. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
But the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points here before halftime. And he's got it from 55 yards away and never in doubt. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Set to kick this one away.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And the Rebels will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Oh, he dropped it. I can't believe it. A huge gain slips through his hands.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Rebels. They continue to roll up the score. Oh, the energy really building now, Kirk. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. And one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
But they try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Number 17, set to kick off.
Bringing it out, it's Berry. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive.
LSU Tigers will take over 1st and 10.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Looking downfield, it's Reed. He escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit. And here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
That's reeled in. It's Berry. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And the back now goes in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and he cannot quite hold on down there in the end zone. Would have been a great pick. Instead, a 3rd down play coming up. 3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Quarterback's got it on the option. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up 4th down now. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Trying for a 4th down completion. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll run the option. They'll toss it to the back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Oh, he makes the catch. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. And the huge gain is negated as the officials spot a penalty. Tough for the offense to bounce back from that one. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Scanning the field. It's Reed. Bringing pressure. Grab behind the line. It's screen. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Pulls it in. It's Watkins. He takes it all the way. They couldn't stop it. Touchdown, LSU. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
And it's caught in the end zone for a two-point conversion to cut into this lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Number 17, set to kick this one.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. The shotgun run call. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. It's an option look. The back's got it on the pitch. And the defense is there to smother him. They were all over the option play that time.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. The freshman QB shows his toughness, picks up the first down himself.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there, play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Takes the handoff. It's Hill. The pickup is 6. Makes it clear down on 4.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. Caught over the middle. It's Hill. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
And the Rebels getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Pass not complete, but there was a lot of contact there, and here comes a late flag. The offense gets a fresh set of downs after the PI. We'll see if the defense can regroup. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Now here he goes. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain on that catch and run.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Rebels hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards.
Man, it's first and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards, and instead you're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important second down call here.
Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. And as we take a break to flip into the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. They'll try the option play here. Touchdown, Ole Miss. They are pouring it on now.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
And the point after is good.
That makes the score. Ole Miss 38, LSU 15.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And he steps out of bounds. That's an excellent return to set up the offense in good position. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The shotgun handoff here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred.
A deep shot to the right. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups, you take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. It's a 2-score game, so hope's still alive here in the late going. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete and brings up 2nd down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
And the back gets the football. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Back to pass. It's St. Clair. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the 1st down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
And It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Second down play coming up. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Pitch play to the back. Tackle, but not before picking up big yards and a first down. Defense couldn't stop the option that time.
The defense has been torn up through the air, and now the option game has started to make its presence felt. Good read here by the quarterback to pitch it out and pick up a first.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running back has it on the screen now. And he never had a chance. Tackle in the backfield.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
That's a design quarterback keeper. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass rush closing in. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. And the Rebels will line up to punt it away.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Makes the grab. It's Barry. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. That completion makes it 2nd and medium.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now.
Taking a shot deep down the right side. Catch made down inside the 25. Touchdown, LSU. Great connection there for 6 points.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT is good. They still trail, though. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Offense is back out on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Pounding away with the run game. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 20. They finally get him down at the 10-yard line. Sets up a 1st and goal. What a play.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. 2nd and long, but you figure they'll run the ball here to work the clock. It's press coverage now from these DBs. And there's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere to a loss of the play.
Smart play to keep it on the ground to try to keep that clock moving, but there's still a lot of work here on 3rd down for this offense with the lead. Face it, You got one of the best quarterbacks in the country. Put the ball in his hands and work his magic.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And the single back takes the handoff. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking downfield, it's Reed. He lets it rip. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. Off the play fake on first down. Looking for a late deep shot. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession, you need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
It's the coach's favorite formation, victory formation. Quarterback just takes a knee. Well, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.